Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Stefan and welcome to the finale of the Army Only Challenge on Extreme Difficulty. The reason why I say finale is because I'm pretty damn sure it's going to be the last episode. That is because even though this empire and the species is absolutely and utterly amazing, we might not be able to survive the contingency. Contingency is just a barrier too thick for us to penetrate, and the most we can really do is just try to survive and outlast. So let's go ahead and do so. I almost forgot. We were also at war with the Council of Themel over to our north. That is a minor detail, and I completely forgot about that. Yeah, but the most important thing is, of course, this thing right over here, the contingency. That's only because we're on 5 times crisis, and it's about to come and wreck everything in its path. Now, of course, this is not the only contingency world in the galaxy. There's also one more over here, and 2 more should spawn shortly. But this is the only one that actually matters. Our planets are 2 systems away, and if the contingency doesn't get them, the armies of the Council of Themel will. So we're gonna have to prepare and try to spam armies fiercely. To help deal with the spam, I've brought my trusty autoclicker, and if I hadn't, my mouse would probably die by the end of this video. So let's just spam some armies everywhere and continue on. Ooh, I just realized we had this this governor dude right here who can help us recruit armies, and actually we have one more. Let's go ahead and do that and, you know, replace the leadership on our planets just as we're getting bombarded. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, looks like the contingency is slowly but surely advancing into neighboring space and is doing some cleanup. It's actually hurting the Council of Themel. Which is quite nice.
Situation log updated.
Alright, this contingency world is far away from anywhere that's actually important. Alright, there's going to be another world. Ooh, that's actually excellent. Well, I guess if the Council of Themel dies before the war ends, you know, all that they captured won't really matter. So that's pretty nice. But as of now, it looks like they might actually go for an invasion. And indeed, that's exactly what they're doing. Ooh. What can we do? Alright. Well, first and foremost, we should probably recover the resources for armies to put on other planets. Second of all, I don't think we're going to be able to make it. We don't have any decisions to boost armies, and well, there goes part 1 of the downfall of this empire. Savage armies touching down. Ooh, the joy. Due to the overabundance of happiness thread during the Festival of Worlds, some of the organizers have fallen in love with our worlds and wish to stay here after it ends, settling down and becoming a part of our empire. Wow, looks like they actually want to go ahead and they want to land and settle Salvasic Prime, just as it's getting invaded and just as the contingency is coming in to bombard. Let's let them stay. And it looks like the gene warriors of our invaders are significantly better than the clone armies of our people. That sucks. Well, but at least the contingency came in. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so the contingency being here does not actually change anything. They're going to keep invading, and they're probably going to take the world. Well, I guess there's only one thing I can do. Let's go ahead and sabotage this planet. Yep, now there's nothing for the invaders. And just to add on top of that... Wait a second. Does this work? Oh my god, I think that actually works. We can expel population, even though we can't resettle population. That is curious. Ah well, let's seal the deal by ending our deal with crime lords. And you know what? Why not? Let's also establish martial law. Now the planet the enemies will take is going to be nothing but a ruin. Perfect. Oh my god, this is perfect. I just held an emergency election seeking this particular leader. Recruiter. That's all we need. Army build speed plus 50% and army cost minus 20%. That is amazing. Let's go ahead and elect them and spam armies even faster. Now, each of our armies only takes 18 days to actually clone and train up. Alright, looks like the contingency is about to take over Savasik. Alright. And now the contingency owns the world that no one wants. The only unfortunate part about this is that they're going to be purging our population. That's not nice. These guys are building a station, which means that they're probably going to go ahead and move on. Alright.
Enemy presence exposed.
Actually, they did not move on. They just wanted to zap a fleet coming their way. Why is the Council of Themel doing this? I mean, I guess they are distracting the contingency. 300 IQ plays.
Enemy presence exposed.
Wow, these guys are really pumping out fleets. Yeah, too bad they're getting just sent to be butchered. Otherwise, we might actually have to try to defend ourselves. Oh my god. So, on Savasik Prime, even though all the population is getting purged, the soldiers from the martial law are not. That is hella curious. Let's see what happens after all of these pops have been purged. Let's see if these guys can actually survive and just live on forever because of their soldier status. Alright, looks like there's actually been some movement over here. The contingency has broken through Savasik and now is invading Leviathan. Looks like they might actually reach Cadia relatively soon. And if they reach Cadia, that's gonna mean absolute safety from the Themel. Yeah, our greatest concern right now is just gonna be the Council of Themel, because these guys are not actually doing too much. I mean, yeah, they're bombarding us. Yeah, they're causing devastation. Yeah, we're losing nearly all of our production. But hey, look at the bright side. At least we're not getting invaded by armies because the contingency doesn't actually know how to army, it seems. Alright, looks like the contingency has finally gotten to Cadia. The Council of Themel has no more influence in the system. Now it's just us and them. Now the only unfortunate part is devastation very quickly ticking up. Since Cadia does not have any way to designate itself as a fortress world, we're going to be stuck with 0.06% devastation per day, and that is quite a bit. Fortunately, we have quite the army stack already on the planet, and infinite resources to build more. Ooh, yes, jump drives. Alright, that means we can actually do something. If we get jump drives researched and Sipux stays safe, we can actually embark armies from Sipux and have them hang around. Once the contingency captures a world from the Council of Themel, we can jump in and take that planet, and then try to fortify it as soon as possible so that we can actually, you know, keep it from the contingency. One thing that I am noticing though is that our economy is slowly starting to turn down. Part of the reason may be the fact that some of the planets that we're selling drugs to are kind of getting invaded and their pops are getting purged. But that is just a theory. A bad theory, really. I mean, if you're getting purged, you of course are going to have to sustain the rest of the population by trading on the black market. And we are the black market empire. You'd think that during purges, our income would skyrocket. Oh, this is bad. Well, looks like the contingency decided to take our Sipux system before we actually got jump drives. That means that while we cannot survive, we can't actually capture any more planets, and we cannot expand past this point in time. So that means that this is going to be the maximum extent of the empire for hundreds of years to come. And the reason why I say hundreds of years instead of maybe decades is because some of our planets are clearly nearly immune. Also, there's no such thing as too many armies, and even though we already have 12k on this planet, we're gonna go ahead and keep spamming even more. Those Fallen Empire worlds are hella jelly right now. We can beat their garrison many, many times over. Oh, I love this. Looks like we tricked the contingency. Even though all the other pops have been purged from Savasik Prime, those two soldiers are still there, and it looks like they're gonna just stay here forever. There isn't any reason why they should be getting purged, because they're doing a good job defending the planet from those damn nasty organics. Yeah, keep it up, boys. Keep it up. It does mean that even if the contingency goes ahead and takes over the entire galaxy, we're still gonna have two pops of our species eternally there. Wonderful. And with that, I'll call it a series. We have succeeded. we have completed the challenge, the objective of this series, which is to survive against Grand Admiral AI and 5 times Crisis. We have survived. Our population is going to be eternally there no matter what. And not only the 2 backup pops on Cephistic Prime, no. All our other planets are still very capable of survival, and with continuous spam of armies, we're going to be able to withstand the contingency forever. All it's going to take is a lot of clicking and a lot of time and patience. Now, unfortunately, I do want to make some other videos, and so we're not going to see the galaxy slowly consumed by the contingency, because that's frankly going to take hundreds of hours. However, I don't have the time to wait for that, and instead, I'll start working on new videos. So, what do you guys think? I'm going to have a little poll in the top right corner, and tell me what you want to see next. A potential overview of this entire run and the strategies involved in the Army Challenge, or some other guide. Who knows? Maybe I'll come up with something as I'm editing the video. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around and sticking with me throughout this entire series. It has been a lot of fun, and it really made me change the way I look at armies and these sorts of mechanics in the game. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.